Semi-final at 67 kilos. SYLLA in the blue for France. ASLANYAN for Armenia will come out in the red. He just watched his fellow countrymen win a thriller, 3-2. Can he follow in those footsteps? SYLLA is a name I had not seen for a couple of years. He hasn't been that active in some of the ranking series events. Talked about his run at the World Championships. We saw him front and center in Budapest in 2018. Really wrestled well, narrowly missed a bronze medal. Really quiet the last couple of years. SYLLA working off the Russian tie and able to clear the right tricep and arm away as ASLANYAN. One thing when you watch Greco-Roman wrestling, especially when it's a limited spectator arena like we have tonight, maybe the most famous chant in the sport, I don't care what color it is, red passive or blue passive, you will hear that just echoed throughout the arena for the next couple of hours. Is a very energetic, very knowledgeable fan base here in the continent of Europe. And unfortunately, it's limited spectators, meaning pretty much just event personnel and support staff on hand. SYLLA with an opportunity on top, a 1-0 lead. Arms spread out underneath by ASLANYAN. SYLLA with his long length, trying to get those long arms lassoed around the waist. Looks like he has it. Tried to drop off to the left side of the body. Unable to build the momentum. He'll try to re-grip a second time. Will he have enough time? This time he's up onto his feet. Trying to go airborne with a possible back exposure, but a good job. Dead weight from Armenia, falling right back down to the mat. And I think SYLLA is saying he maybe has a wet grip there. Referee will not stop it to dry off ASLANYAN. The action continues. They keep a close eye on that. The perspiration, obviously the grip, very critical. The referee monitors that closely throughout the match, especially at the intermission, when both wrestlers emerge back from their respective corners. Passivity point has been it so far after 2.5 minutes of competition. Looks like both wrestlers will wait for the period to end, not wanting to make a late mistake, and the one passivity point has been it. And that belongs to that man, SYLLA of France. SYLLA using his couple of tournaments here in 2021, trying to get ready for this last chance opportunity. Talked about winning the Grand Prix de France back in his home country. Won the title in January of 2021. Did not have that type of success at the Olympic qualifier, but has had success today. And ASLANYAN comes out pummeling. He wants to establish the physicality. And now swallowing in there, trying to get the reach around in the lock was SYLLA, cleared away by ASLANYAN. Pace has really picked up to start this second period. And you can tell what ASLANYAN is trying to do early on. He is trying to get that passive call on the French wrestler. Came out chest ablazing, leading with the pummeling, trying to get into position, trying to show the referee that he was initiating some contact, and it worked. He gets the point. He'll have a chance to go part two. Sometimes in Greco-Roman wrestling, it's changed with the rule implementation a couple of years ago, but you don't necessarily want to be the first guy to get the point. Lots of times it comes down to criteria, and it's tough when you're the first one to get that initial point, unless you make the most of the opportunity. Feet up into the air to get the better position. Now back down around the turn, and he's able to get the two. Good job there by ASLANYAN. Maybe not textbook. He had to get creative to get the eventual turn, but he got there, and he goes up 3-1. Actually ended up sitting on top of the French wrestler by the time he rolled him around. ASLANYAN directing a little traffic, telling SYLLA to back up. As the whistle sounds halfway through period number 2, 3 unanswered by ASLANYAN. These wrestlers know their conditioning. They know when it's go time. So we'll keep an eye on France here and Mamadassa SYLLA, and when he starts to unload and take some chances. Corner is constantly communicating with him. He knows he has 50 seconds to work to try to keep his Olympic dreams alive. Armenia squeezing tight, tricep, elbow to the side abdominal area, not allowing SYLLA to penetrate. Get those long arms into where he can get into a dangerous position. Push out does him no good here, a step out. "15 seconds. ASLANYAN now will try to play a little game of cat and mouse as he dances around. SYLLA with the engagement. 3 seconds, 2, comes up high into the air, just swatted down, and Armenia has punched another. They're up to 4 qualifiers for Tokyo, back to back here in Sofia tonight, 60 and 67. Couple of wrestlers for Armenia. ASLANYAN, victorious, winner by points over SYLLA, France. 3-1 your final. Armenia victorious, and quite a start on a Saturday night for the Armenians.